Personally, I managed to get a job really easy in the field I wanted to work in, which was the creative side of e-commerce. There is a stigma around being a graduate though that I experienced in a lot of interviews.
Well, I began looking for a job maybe on the about 6 months before I left college in the film side of the industry. So 6 months on, I still find it hard to get a full-time job or any form of work in the media industry.
It's difficult. Experience and contacts are key.
It's definitely harder than I imagined. It's really frustrating with media. You don't really get handed a job once you get your degree, but it's like same with many other courses. It's all about persevering.
I think the college would definitely do a better job of preparing us for the industry, perhaps once a week or once a month if they could organise a work experience in the field we want to work in. However, on a personal level, I've been dying to get out in the working world, so I did not find it hard to adjust. One thing that I myself and my fellow graduates have found working in the real world is the freedom you actually have working in your chosen field. It's nothing like a part-time job where there are endless rules you have to follow, but I really still miss college though.
I've been working part-time for over 4 years as it remains my main source of income. It is extremely difficult for me to find work in the media industry at the moment. If I don't have a contact on the inside, you just have to soldier on and try your hardest not to let it get to you, and keep telling yourself it will happen eventually.
It is quite hard to adjust when you don't have a job waiting at the end of it. I think that work placement needs to be included in the course.
I don't think college can fully prepare you for the big bad world, although it's definitely a big help and pushes you to get a good portfolio sorted with all your work together, which is really important.
It's really all about who you know, if I'm being honest. A lecturer in the college even recommended me for a graphic design job at the end of May, which sadly didn't work out in the long run. Nothing wrong with the job or anything, it's just bad timing.
I think it's solely based on who you know. Your skills are a bonus, but for me, I've tried to keep my portfolio updated and strong as much as possible. But it has yet to really give me a leg up.
Get your foot in every door that you see open. LinkedIn helps, but keep your eye on all online boards with possible openings of productions.
It's definitely important to keep in contact with your college mates. People in your course will give you a big helping hand down the line when it comes to getting into the industry. It's all about who you know, getting into jobs.
Past students are a great way to get contacts, and I remember a few came in to talk to us in our final year. Told us to get in touch with these former students and ask them if they have a list of contacts they could send you. Remember, these people have been in the exact same position as you and are sympathetic on how difficult the industry is. They'll help you in any way they can.
Yes, although it has most jobs, it is who you know that's important. You can also be lucky enough to secure an intern position without a contact, but the hours can be early, cruel and for little money. This can be discouraging starting at the bottom if it's your first bit of experience, which is why I think a work placement would be perfect in CDM.
Reaching out to past students or anyone who has a slight connection in the field you want to work in is definitely something that you have to do. It works out. There's never any harm in asking.
From what I can see at the moment, the greatest opportunities are in graphic design and web design at the moment in Ireland. With photography, it's all about what you put into it that gets you where you're going. If you're out there taking photos, constantly updating your portfolio, keeping yourself growing, making yourself known to other people, that's how you get your job out of it.
There's always going to be unpaid internships available in most areas like TV, film, radio, whatever. However, at the moment, judging by my friends and recent graduates, I think TV has a fair amount of opportunities, but radio definitely does too.
I'm not really building my CV at the moment. I've kind of left it behind. I made a music video and might be doing another. With networking, I just stay on LinkedIn and Star Now and kind of just keep my contacts flowing and trying to contact who I can when I can. And I also keep in touch with my classmates because they are a very good source of networking once you leave college.
It's never going to be easy in such a specific field, but if you're willing to start from the bottom and work your way up, there's definitely potential. You have to be realistic too though. There are limited jobs in the radio industry and you can't expect to be as big as Pat Kenny overnight. You also have to be prepared for crap hours and crap pay while you're working your way up too.
Every field is difficult to get into. You just have to keep trying until it happens for you. I'll never forget what our lecturer Garrett told us. It will take a long time and hard work, but it will happen for you if you're willing to hold out for it. That really speaks a lot to me. It's tough to keep your chin up, and even more so if you're turning down jobs that are available to you outside of the media industry. There's nothing wrong with taking a job unrelated to your degree. Don't see it as selling out. But I've always heeded his warnings and running the risk of being stuck in a job that you don't want to be in just because it's easy. I suppose if you're willing to wait for the job in the media industry, that's more power to you, I suppose. Speaking from experience, it's very difficult, but you just have to stay positive and tell yourself that one day it eventually will happen for you.